we're the Buccaneers. Ho, 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 we're the Buccaneers. Offense, defense. Now we're here to say, make the walk the plank, throw them in Tampa Bay. Bay, 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 Bay,
Tampa, hey, get Tampa, hey, I say Tampa, hey, get Tampa, hey, we the Bucs. You know they brought the crew, so we gotta turn them up. No matter if we run, blow, the offense on the roll, and the defense can't stop, and they screaming, let's go. Get it, got it, he gone. That boy took that thing down to the end zone. And the only thing on my mind is just bucking your time, and I'ma ride. Let's go Tampa, hey, get Tampa, hey, I say Tampa, hey, get Tampa, hey. Not fire the cannons, I wanna hear them go. The other team better hurry up and lead up. Fly right past them, let them running like. Put a big hit on them, make the crowd go. Now raise the flags, cause I wanna see them. Gotta make sure the other team fans see them. And the only thing on my mind is just bucking your time, and I'ma ride. Now let's go Tampa, hey, get Tampa, hey, I say Tampa, hey, get Tampa,
Camera. Yeah. We're live, bro. We're live. Where we live from, bro? Where we live from?
Tampa Bay Sports Collectors Expo, Florida State Fairgrounds, baby.
Yo, today was crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday, I was a little, you know. But then today was so worth it. Like, Daniel, I know for you really wanted Elijah Roberts, but today, I can't thank you enough for having us come on here.
Just wait till March, bro.
March. We're not gonna talk about that right now. You guys gotta kind of just wait for that. But we did some great, fantastic interviews. Dante Culpepper, dude, he is so down to earth. Like, I thought he was just gonna be like, nah, I don't want to do that. I'm out of here. But Dante Culpepper, man, he's so like humble and like knowledgeable. You asked him a good question about what are you looking for if you were to build a team for the quarterback. What's your take on Dante Culpepper in that interview? Because we're gonna release a lot of this stuff after
slow roll out.
It's
all gonna come out, man. That was an awesome interview. You're the one who sent me the highlights of I didn't get to watch Dante Culpepper. I saw him. I was like,
you never got to watch Dante.
He never got to watch
Big Ben before Big Ben, bro.
Yeah.
I see Josh Allen and
I'd say. Oh, I'm sorry. I'd say
That's
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah, that's a good comp. But Josh Allen doesn't have weapons. He had Chris Carter and Randy Moss. So the scary part was he had Robert Smith in the backfield, so he could take off and run. But then once you come to go after him, you bring the guys in the box. He's going over the top of your head with Randy Moss.
Yeah.
And then he had a possession receiver in Chris Carter. So I mean, you're screwed.
You were telling me cheat code with Randy Moss.
Yeah, so I went up to him, I seen him sign him and said, yo, man, when I was a kid, you were a cheat code for me. I put him on the Buccaneers. I traded for him when I was doing franchise and stuff like that. I had
him on the cover of Madden for a reason.
Yeah. And he was him and Randy, like just that combination, like he could huck the ball up in the air and Randy Moss. It was just unfair.
People don't notice, but they played together on the Vikes and the Raiders.
Yeah. And having a chance to sit there and talk to him was cool. Like, because as a kid, man, you see these guys on TV. You deal with these guys all the time, man. As a kid growing up, you see these guys on TV, and then when you get to know them, some of them are like, although I'm so down to earth, like Dwight Smith. Well, we'll get to him in a bit.
But they want to catch the vibe first.
Yeah.
And then you got to keep in mind they have their significant others and their kids and their families with them sometimes. And sometimes they just, you got to give them a little bit of space. You got to know. Like I saw Dwight at a restaurant. I was telling him, I was like, I seen you at the Soul Food restaurant on my route, but I ain't say nothing because it's just he's eating with his kids. I'm not trying to bother him. And he was like, dang, that was you. I remember. So you just want to bother him at the right time. And this was the right time. You want to bother him in here.
I was trying to get Peter Warwick to come on, but I asked him, I chopped it up with him about sneakers and stuff like that. I knew he was tired.
He might still be back there.
He's tired, bro. Yeah. He's tired, man. I'm not that guy, man. I can't hound somebody for an interview, man. If you want to do it, we'll do it. No big deal. There'll be future stuff. But yeah, Dante was so cool to just sit here and just talk to him, chop it up with him. Just the answers, like asking him anything, music, sneakers. He's not a big sneakerhead, obviously.
No.
But he's got really good insight. I was actually very happy to do the interview with Dante Culpepper. And then Dwight Smith, Super Bowl champion. I said he should have been the MVP.
Champ.
He brought a good point up why Dexter Jackson was the MVP, and I understand. But he was probably, out of a lot of the athletes that I've met, Dwight Smith, he's probably the realest, chillest dude. He's OG. What was your like? How did you feel about that interaction with him? Because
I didn't. Again, when the Buccaneers won Super Bowl 37, I was in diapers. Okay, so we're in a different age bracket here, unfortunately. But I didn't get to see him play. I watched the documentary, the highlights, of course, and the 2 pick sixes. But I didn't know the person. He's such a
pick
cool
sixes, like, and he made it like the high step.
The high step.
Yeah. Oh my God, bro! Just watching it.
Yeah.
Because when your team's in the Super Bowl, you always have this fear that the other team's gonna come back.
Yeah.
I was on my toes with the
Bucs and Chiefs. Yeah,
I was on my toes.
they had
Like, it's
Mahomes.
Mahomes.
Yeah.
Exactly. And even though we had Brady, I'm still like, it's Mahomes.
And he was making them
24
crazy catches.
It's Mahomes. You know, it's still
He was making them crazy
he was
catches, crazy
parallel to the
throws.
ground,
Yeah.
threw the ball, and it went right to Tyreek Hill. And the fact that he didn't catch it was on him, but the throw was perfect.
Yeah. But Dwight Smith, that interview, I only wanted like 5-10 minutes. We went like 42, 46 minutes with him. And that was probably one of the best interviews I've done in a long time, man. Like, you guys are going to check it out. I'm going to put it out there. And look, a lot of things were said. We went down the rabbit hole with the NFL. You know, it's just his opinion. Also, I said the same thing. I said, you know, with gambling getting involved in the NFL, these outcomes to these games, like, he's not lying in a lot of things that he's saying. You know,
referees have a lot of what's the word? They have a lot of influence. They and
a lot of money too.
You can get into the referees' pockets. Let's just be real, but that ain't my business. I'm a Bucs fan. I'm gonna keep it at that.
Yeah, that's
I'm not a player to go down that rabbit hole. I don't know anything.
I like the insight that he gave, man. Like, you guys better stay tuned for that.
From a player, that means a lot.
Yeah, and you knew I was kind of unsure about asking him. I'm like, Jay, I don't know if I should ask him.
No, you should ask him. These guys, they know, like, they'll tell you, I can't really talk about that, and can you edit this out? They'll tell you if they don't want you to talk, put it out there. But you ask these guys if they're comfortable. They know what's up. They wouldn't put it out there to begin with if they didn't want it out there.
So this morning, before I left the house, man, I was just asking something to happen, like something positive. And
you got BJ too.
Yeah, BJ Upton. We'll get to him.
Yep.
You know, just the interviews alone, like, and shout out to Dwight Smith, man. I really appreciate him because honestly, the way we were just talking and how he was so open made me realize, like, it's time to stop really being yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to, like, because, you know, sometimes you get on the shows and you gotta
switch it up.
You gotta switch it up.
Try to be politically correct. And
and it's just like
people want to know who. Like, it's like my whole. I'm a crazy Bucs fan, so it's perfect for me to, instead of trying to get on TikTok trying to be cool, be what I am at the game.
Yeah,
and people love it.
Yeah,
they like me screaming Tampa Bay. You know, God forbid a white boy get a little motion. Like, they like that, bro.
Yeah, it's.
Shit, I love that. God forbid a white boy get a little man. Baker can be my quarterback the rest of my life. With that saying.
Oh, we got Baker Jr. coming on the way.
Yeah.
I think they're talking about. I think Graham said it. Gunner, Gunner Mayfield. Yeah,
but he said the wife shot it down. Unfortunately,
no, they said it was a different name. I think they both liked Graham's name. It was another name they shot down, and it was funny because somebody said Zeus. Mecca said Zeus, and Tez was like, "Bro, that's a dog name."
Yeah, it's like a Cane Corso name or something.
My dog's name is Zeus, which is funny. That's why it was so funny to me.
No, it was a good time today, especially with BJ Upton. He was cool, down to earth. And it's tough because you got to get a feel for these guys because you don't know what type of mood they're in, especially signing all the autographs,
thousands of autographs for 2-3 hours at a time. You know,
that's why I don't
jump on the show. It's amazing, bro.
Yeah, and I started a new thing here where I'm gonna get another one. This one I'm gonna hang up. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we got a couple of autographs on there. Got a couple of autographs on there, and from now on, everybody that I interview, I'm gonna get a clear one next one, I'm just gonna have everybody just sign it.
She's gonna try to get Mr. Giles.
All right, man. If Jimmy wants to do it, that's fine, man. I'm okay with that. A little blast from the past. Maybe you can give me some history lessons. So I didn't want to bother him earlier. I didn't want to really bother him earlier because I know.
No, he's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
But
you just gotta know how to approach. They come from a different time, and you know you gotta know how to approach the older guys. They're a lot more standoffish because our era is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
This day and age, we're some crazy cats.
Oh yeah, reckless.
We were lucky to grow up from. We had the best of both worlds, though. We got I guess you could say the dial-up internet and the wireless. You know, our parents, they didn't get the dial-up. They got the wire.
What you had is what you had.
What you had is what you had, bro. We got corded phones and wireless phones. You know.
Yeah, I remember the corded phones. I think I took a couple of hits with those things.
I missed that stuff, bro.
Remember the clear ones? The clear ones, and and then they had it was the cordless phones were huge, man. You could get, what was it? Purple, orange, red, but you know what? Those were kind of junk because I went through like 3 of them.
Yeah.
And just to have a
VTEX,
phone, VTEX. Hey, just to have one in your room. Look, Daniel's lost. He's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Just to have
cell phones was cell phones.
Yeah, cell phone baby.
Everybody had a cell phone when he turned like 13.
Yeah, like it was those VTech phones. If you had one in your room, you were the shit.
I think my last home phone that I used to actually use, I was 18. Bro, I'm damn near 40.
There's no one. I don't
want to know something though. As much as this is great, technology is great for us to be able to do the things that we're doing now. I miss I guess being more exclusive to things.
Yeah.
I miss coming home, rushing home to get home to your TV because you know TGIF was on.
Oh my God, TGIF. Yeah.
Like I just miss rushing home to watch dinosaurs or Saturday morning cartoons, bro. It just was.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I'm missing right now, but yeah, man. I guess because you said a blast from the past.
Well, Saturday morning, I was it Superstars for wrestling WWF.
Yep.
That was like a huge thing for me.
Yep.
Growing up as a kid,
you had like Disney in the morning on Saturdays. Nickelodeon.
Oh, Snick! Remember Snick?
Snick
on
Saturday
Friday
nights.
No, was it Saturday?
Yeah,
what was the one on Friday?
Cartoon Friday.
Cartoon Friday. What,
Johnny Bravo, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta do it, bro. Oh
yeah,
God,
you don't know.
Courage and Cowardly
You know,
Dog.
all right.
That was my stuff too.
Yeah, Ed and Eddie. Yeah.
What was it? Comedy Central started coming out, and then Comedy Central had South Park.
Yeah.
South Park.
You
watched
watched
South Park?
We were kids.
Yeah.
We were kids. We
South
were like
Park. You watched South Park. You were bad. Like that was like.
They cursed in the cartoon.
Oh yeah. And then they came out with the Nintendo 64 game. Remember that game? They came out. You could piss on the snowballs and throw them. He's lost.
That was my first console in
Really?
64. Yeah.
Really?
I played GoldenEye on
GoldenEye's a
64,
classic.
the Mario one that you can like stretch his face.
Oh,
the
yeah,
first
yeah.
3D Mario. Do you remember?
Oh wow.
Yeah. Those were good
Dude,
games.
there was man, I can spend hours
Good
talking
old
about.
days, man.
Yeah, I can spend hours talking about
Playing Doom on the computer.
Doom. Dude, there was just so much that I missed from the 90s. Growing up in the 90s, I'm thankful that I got to grow up in the 90s. Now it's like, we all have children.
90s and in the
It's
90s,
a different
bro,
era.
even though it existed, racism wasn't a thing.
Yep.
Politics weren't a thing. Our parents would go looking for us. It's like we all played outside. You know how they found us? Wherever a group of bikes were.
Yep. Bikes. Oh, they're calling. They're calling.
You
Is
have
so and so
group of-
there?
Your parents would drive by a house. They see a group of bikes. They know that's where everybody is.
Yeah. It's just, I do miss those times. There was no worries in the world. It was just more relaxed. It was more. I don't know. It was just a better time. Now it's just like you're under a microscope. Yep, you're on edge. Even like it's just wild, man.
Everybody's ready to argue about something.
Yeah, and that's a big thing that Dwight was talking about. Like, the way the kids are being raised now, and like the technology. It's scary, man. And everything you do is under a microscope now. It's the same thing that goes for football. You take a look at what's going on in the football field. They have cameras everywhere. It's like Jamar Chase got caught spitting on what's his face.
200 cameras, bro. I was
Yeah.
like, geez, you need that many cameras. But I guess to put out a multi-million-dollar product, you have to have that many cameras. A multi-billion-dollar project.
What are they? Yeah, I think they're making like anywhere between 14 and 21 billion a year.
And they split that between 32 teams.
That's insane, bro. It is insane. Today was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of stuff happening today. We had a lot of people filter through. That's why you guys got to come on down to the fairgrounds tomorrow. Another day. Come on down, man.
It's NBA Day.
Yeah.
We'll have Hall of Famer Sidney Moncrief and Otis Birdsong.
Let's see what Chris has to say. Dinosaurs are a blast from the
Oh
past.
my gosh, bro! I played it on computers.
Not the
I
mama.
played it on computers.
Doom, damn great game.
No.
Yeah, man. That's all right. Honestly, today was a really cool experience. Yesterday was humbling. Today was like worth it, man. Like I said, just just talking to these guys and just getting a feel for who they are, and especially like BJ. Like you asked a lot of good questions.
Yeah, we talked about as fathers, advice he would give to kids wanting to become a baseball player, and he gave a really good answer. We won't spoil the answer, but
Yeah.
really good stuff from him there. Even yesterday, we didn't get the Elijah Roberts interview, of course, but we still got Elijah Roberts' mom, Shonda. She's a very talented woman,
Miss Roberts,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
that's my baby.
and we're gonna release that video also
Oh, yeah.
soon. Really good stuff with her foundation, Pain a Purpose. And also, she's a really talented singer as well. She does Miami Heat games for the national anthem. She's going to do the last Bucs game also, the national anthem.
Yep.
That's big stuff there, too. So, yeah, today and yesterday, good stuff overall.
Yeah. Pain for Purpose is something that you guys should be donating to. If you have Cash App, whatever you can donate, man. She does really good things, and we're going to release it.
She shared her story, which, right,
that takes
personal.
a lot, man.
Yeah.
It takes a lot. And I talked a little bit about my situation for a while, and it's not easy. And people saying one day somebody's going to need to hear what you have to say, and that could be a difference. And I think that's a lot, like, especially with the situation she went through. It's heartbreaking, man. And I don't have tolerance for any of
It's
that.
more common than you guys would think.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
People abuse their spouses and their significant others like it ain't like it's going out of style, and it's until somebody steps in, the women stay because they're scared to leave. They don't understand that they have options out there. They think that's the end all be all.
End of the road, yeah. And
It's not, but
it's not. Right.
they have to know that it's not. They really don't understand that there are other ways and other avenues to get out of that situation.
Yeah.
Shonda talked about creating an escape plan. She gets these messages where people are like, hey, I'm in this relationship. I need to escape it. And she helps them out. Like, she does a really good work with Pain a Purpose. And I know you shared the donation, or you're going to share the donation link too. I'll do that also on Instagram and X. But really good stuff from her. So BJ Upton today. We talked about Dante Culpepper, Dwight Smith. Really good. I'm really three good interviews. The content's going to be really good.
Listen,
Soon.
this is the way I look at it, guys. The Frozen Pirate Podcast, Fear the Bay, we're up and coming. Daniel's doing great things. Reputer Report. Also doing great things on his channel. Make sure you guys go follow Fear the Bay. It's right there on the left-hand side, Frozen Pirate Podcast. See, the Frozen Pirate Podcast, we're going to start getting a little bit more real, and shout out to Dwight Smith, because it kind of woke something up in me, and he's just really down to earth. That was the highlight of my day today, man. Again, just talking to him, and just, again, I thought it was going to be like 10 minutes. We got 42 minutes. And like, that's huge, man. Like, to all you guys watching, that may not mean anything, but like, man, the journey getting here, not just here, but just, to this moment, for me, it's so worth it, man. Just going through, because a lot of people, they don't know what it takes to put something on, especially for you being the DJ. It's a lot of pressure. You caught a little bit of heat today, a little bit, but then
I don't let it fluster me.
No,
It is what it
humble.
is.
You got yourself a nice little gift too.
Yeah, see, I switched up the music. That comes with being a versatile DJ. Switch up the music, and then he brings me a Bucky Irving card, graded to 10 PSA. So, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's just, I feel like everybody today is kind of short fused. I'm guilty of it. A lot of people, but just got to remain humble and kind of
let it ride.
Yeah, man.
And if it doesn't pan out, it doesn't. But most of the time, it'll always pan out.
Yeah, man. Like I said, today was an awesome day. I had a lot of fun today. Tomorrow, I'll be here again. Daniel, you're going to be doing your thing with Pewter Report, play-by-play. Looking forward to listening to you and Matt Matera. Bucs Saints. We talked about that a little bit yesterday.
BTA.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Belt to ass. Let's go, Bucs.
Let's go, man. They better. I know some. I'm going to be texting Yaya. Hey, what's happening?
Yeah. 38-14 is my call in that game. That's what I said.
We beat them pretty bad in the first game, so I think it'll be a little closer.
38-14. I want to see belt to ass.
Closer. I know it's just a divisional game. It's always one of those things.
Look, I don't care I just want to see the Buccaneers go out there after that win against the Cardinals. I wasn't really satisfied with that. I don't think a lot of Bucs fans. I need to see.
Chris gonna have more more rust knocked off.
Yeah, like I
game.
said, he did
I'm
fantastic
looking
last
for the
week.
blowout to be the Atlanta game.
Think so?
I know so.
That's
On my
a
birthday?
potential, return of Mike.
think that-
Evans,
you-
J-Mac.
They already said they coming back.
They're back.
Oh, they said
Thursday?
Jalen's back. But that's the thing. He's a deep threat. Jalen will go deep. Now Mecca can work that middle of the field. You got him and Chris working the middle of the field.
Yeah.
It's one thing for them to be able to bring coverage down because Emeka, Tez, and Chris are going to be in the middle of the field. So another thing for them to have to, if Mike comes back, they're going to have to pull 2 guys, possibly 3 guys, because Mike's going to take the double team out past all of the middle, in on the deep end of the field. And then you have wide open zones for Chris and Emeka and Tez to sit in. Not only that, Tez catches a bubble screen. It's wide open on the side versus you having a safety right here, a corner right here, and a linebacker right here. So instead of having to take care of 3 guys, you probably got to take care of 1, 2, possibly even 1 guy on a block. And then you got wide open field for 10, 15 yards. It's just our offense is going to open back up.
I remember in training camp when J-Mac was still healthy and watching the offense out there with Emeka Buka, Mike was still out there. J-Mac would be that deep option. And then Emeka was running a lot of those shorter routes.
Right?
Yeah. So
and Tez was our screen guy, and then you got Sterling for screens. We basically got 2 receivers for each position that they want to play. You got Tez and Sterling close in the short game. You got Emeka and Chris in the intermediate game. You got Mike and Jalen in the deep game. They can't guard all that.
No, and then
then you got to worry about Tuck, Bucky, and Rashad in the backfield. I mean, you can have a line that's in shambles like we have. You can have 5 third-string linemen. We're gonna do some damage. We're gonna do something.
Nobody's really talking about Cade too. I think this is good for Cade Otton too.
Our fan base is weird, bro. They all want to trade Cade. Yo, let him walk. Like, why, bro? I love Cade.
I'm like 50-50 with him. He's a blocking.
Machine,
yeah, he can take a hit too.
I saw him pancake a defensive tackle, bro.
He could take a hit.
Yeah,
he's been proven.
Granted, his hands got to get a little better, but he could take a hit, bro.
Yeah,
his hands. He doesn't secure the ball right away, and that's his biggest issue. Is he doesn't secure when he doesn't. He has tape. I think Tom made him wear gloves.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
he made him wear gloves, and I think maybe he should switch back to the gloves. But he's a professional. I can't tell him. That's him. If he thinks he can catch it with the tape, he can catch it with the tape. Hey, I don't got nothing to do with that, bro.
Not me. You don't see too many guys though. Like I feel like the NFL today is more like fashion statement now. You see with the cleats and like the
thank God we have a quarterback that's just t-shirt and some shorts.
Yeah.
And a coffee when he walks in.
Yeah, man. I'm expecting a really good game for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers tomorrow. I will be here, so
it'd be nice to be 8-5 and then come out Thursday, blow out 9-5. It'd be great.
I just got to see something
on a 10-day bye.
Yeah, I just got to see something better than what I seen against the Cardinals.
Yeah, it's our offense is still really injured, and they all play with each other. They play against each other. Like with our offense being so injured, it's going to leave our defense out there more because you're going to have more 3-and-outs. And then our special teams, they're going to be out there gassed, and it just all plays into each other. And once the offense gets right, and they're leaving the other team's defense on the field for 40 minutes of the game instead of us being out there 40 minutes.
That's been a key, yeah.
Bro, get to the fourth quarter and look at our deep. Look at Levante breathing.
Yeah,
you see it.
That's one thing that
gassed,
it's one thing that I've been saying is that the biggest problem with this team, not only just injuries. And that has a lot to do. Can't get off the field on third down. The offense won't complement the defense. Yeah. When the defense makes a big play, the offense can't complement.
3-and-out.
So look, us as Buccaneer fans, we're not the professionals. They are. We just kind of.
I think it's all help. That's my personal opinion. It's all help. We've been hurt since the first game.
How do you feel about Coach Grizzard as the offensive coordinator?
I think he ain't had all his weapons to open up.
I
think he's limited.
Yeah, I'm a little turned off.
I'm never pro fire anybody. I don't care what it is. You can be, you don't like Trump. I don't care. He got a job. I'm not one to fire a man from his livelihood.
Yeah,
that's how he takes care of his family.
With Coach Grizzard, this is the way I look at it. Like, I've been crucial about some of the play calls, but I did see the touchdown to Tristan. And that's all I've been asking for. It's like,
Something
yo,
different.
you got to do something different. We're too
Which is
predictable.
crazy. When Tristan announced that he was eligible, I was like, what, they gonna throw Tristan a touchdown pass?
Said he was nervous catching it too.
Yeah, and I was like, what? They left him wide open.
No respect.
Well, they gonna respect it now.
Hell yeah.
Tristan has more touchdowns now than Kate Otten, Payne Durham, all the tight ends combined.
That's
a bit
crazy. We
You
don't
should
have
put him
to
at
see.
tight end now.
Kay's gonna get his first one this week.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Kay's gonna get his first one.
But like I said, I'm not trying to be crucial to Coach Grizzard because I put him in this like for like a week. You guys know, I was a little like, all right, what's life like without Coach Bowles? Everybody's discussed this, but now I put like we just talked about it yesterday. Put myself in his shoes. Like, what would I do? And there's not much I can do if I'm missing 3 of my starting wide receivers, my starting running back, 2 of my guards, a couple of guys on defense. You know, my big signing, Hassan Reddick. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not easy to game plan. It's not easy to come up with schemes, you know, and we'll see what happens come playoff time. I still think Coach Bowles is going to be the coach going into next year because this season, I'm not going to say it was a loss, but it's kind of hard to win games when 50 to 60% of your starters are gone, you know, and now I shout out to Tony from Craft Masters Barbershop and voted one of the best barbershops. So shout out to him and all the guys over there. They keep my cut right. I told him so many times, man, you guys sucked. You guys suck 49ers. You guys ain't going nowhere. He's like, well, injuries we have. I said, nah, man, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
And now
now we need to hear it. So I walked into the barbershop. He's like, oh, how's those injuries treating you? Yeah, it's not fun, is it?
But see, we also have way more significant injuries than any other team. We have
your key guys.
Yeah, you're starting running back, 3 starting linemen. Well, it was Chris and Mike, your top 2 receivers. Emeka came into the season as a 3rd receiver. He's a rookie. Now he's catching all those double teams. I mean,
you're relying on 2 rookie wide receivers.
Baker's missing those throws too. I've seen some throws.
You know what it is? After watching the All-22 numerous of times at different games, you can see that it's reps with these guys. Baker's had more reps with Mike and stuff like that.
That's what I told one of
Tez is tough to throw to because he's short. Yeah.
I told one of my boys to say, you know what? Baker used to having that 6'5" frame to throw to. Mike has that reach. It's like
you heard him say it on the sideline. He's like, Mike,
I can throw it anyway.
I can throw it anyway. He's gonna catch it. He's like, he is truly effing incredible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I think it is. He's not used to because the throws to Mecca, they're like right over his head.
Yeah. Right
out of his reach, but it's throws that Mike
wouldn't. Yeah, I said that. Yeah.
Go up in the air and grab it. Emeka's not the athletic receiver. He's the more technical receiver.
Yeah. His route running is polished.
He's a rookie. You know who also was a rookie last year?
Jalen McMillan.
No. Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Oh, yeah.
They are the same exact wide receiver, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking about carbon copies, bro.
Ohio State, those guys are pro ready.
They're all the same. They're not fast guys, but their route running,
Jackson Smith and Jigba create so much separation. It's insane.
Bro, you gotta watch Emeka's. I watched him run a go route, but it was a double move. He's not fast, bro. He's a 4.5, maybe 4.6, but he ran it. He did a little fake. Cornerback comes, breaks out.
Burns. Yeah, I seen that.
Baker overthrew it.
Yes.
But it's just like, watch the play with the game-winning touchdown against the Falcons.
Yeah.
He did the same thing, but he created just that amount of separation for Baker to be able to put it in his hands. But he hasn't been able to put it in his hands. So.
Yeah. So with Baker, with Abuka, you've seen him in training camp. When I was watching some of those clips, I'm like,
bro, he's not
his route running.
Burner.
Yeah,
he's not our burner.
Yeah, like I was just like, wow. And then just who was it? I think they were practicing against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he absolutely decimated.
Eating them up, bro.
Yeah, I was just like, wow, we gotta study it. And a lot of people didn't want him.
Yeah.
And when they drafted him, I was a little confused. I wanted Jahad Campbell, who's having a phenomenal season. I wanted Jahad Campbell. Right? Yeah, I wanted Jahad Campbell because he reminds me a little bit of Levante David, same play style, just very quick.
I thought he was a safety.
No,
He's
he's
a linebacker.
Inside
linebacker from Alabama.
We need a linebacker. We're gonna go after linebacker and edge rusher this year.
Well, the problem is the free agency class. I'm looking at it. It's not
I'd
too
rather
deep.
go in the draft.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
I'd
think
rather go in the draft, get somebody fresh.
if the
hungry.
Eagles let go of a guy like N'Kobe Dean, I think you got to pick him up. I think,
I'll take Zach Bond over N'Kobe Dean, but he got
Zach
paid.
Bond.
yeah, but
Yeah,
that's the
paid.
thing. Like, Todd Bowles has a habit of bringing in some guys and getting the best out of them. So I think he's a guy.
That's why Light goes and tries to get the Hassan Reddick because the Broncos ain't want nothing to do with Shaq Barrett.
Yeah. Well, they had
got him
Von
18
Miller.
and a half sacks.
Yeah. I know. What was that? 1 year, $5 million deal?
Yeah.
Prove it deal. So, yeah, I mean, look, it's kind of disappointing this
And then
season.
he took a hometown discount.
Yeah, it's disappointing to see what could have been because I think Mike would have got the record. I think he would have already got it by now. There's still Buck fans who think he can still get it.
All right,
We're not playing Madden, bro. Yeah, we're not playing.
Can if we force him the ball.
Well, he's not playing this week, so he would need like 200 and
225
something yards
a
per
game.
game. Yeah,
But the thing is, he could get it, but it ain't. It's gonna compromise our season, our play calling. It's not worth it.
So this is why I say the Buccaneers are going to be one of the most. If they get into the postseason, I think they're going to be one of the most deadliest teams in the NFC. Yeah. So there's no pressure on Mike anymore. The 1,000 yards, yeah, it sucks. We talked about this. There's no more pressure. Mike can just go out there and be Mike, and we don't have to put him in every single play now because we've seen him. Like sometimes he's like, "Got to get out, got to get out." We have such a core depth of wide receivers and rotation that I think that's going to help out a lot.
He's always preached that he had the privilege to have rotational pieces to keep his star players
on defense
out of the game when they were tired. They were able to, hey, I need to get out, and they would go take a quick 1 or 2 play break and get back in there.
Yeah.
And he said that actually I was watching him talk about it. He said he didn't believe in that at first. And then, he finally gave in to Sapp after like 3 or 4 games. Sapp asked to come out. He let him out for 2 plays. He said the next play, Sapp went back in and got 2 sacks in a row.
Yeah.
And he said, after that, I've been always an advocate for making sure my defensive players are rested and good to go.
Yeah, it's huge. It's how the Eagles won that Super Bowl. That rotation against the Chiefs, man. They just rotated and 4 down linemen. They just rushed 4, and then they got to him. Yeah, like I said, this team's gonna be
that was us.
This team's gonna be if they can get it together and they get into the postseason. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, Tampa's gonna be a team like
we do need a linebacker. I don't feel like we really need an edge rusher. I
think we do. Hassan Reddick 1.5 sacks so far. He's not the guy. Yaya Diaby, you keep him on.
Well,
that side.
here's the problem. Our defensive line drops back in coverage more than any other defensive line in the league.
I've seen Vita drop back a few times.
Yeah, and he did the little but the thing is, like, that takes away their opportunities to pressure the quarterback. Every game, Yaya has pressured the quarterback, but then you also see him in coverage getting burned on a touchdown. It's like, why is he out there? Let him go get the quarterback. But that's our defense. What we're missing is that linebacker talent. Because the Devin White was covering those tight ends.
Oh yeah.
So when we had him and Levante can't cover tight ends no more. He's a run stopper.
Yeah.
But when we had Devin White covering tight ends, we had the luxury of pass rush. We were able to, rush 4. And then Devin's gonna cover the tight end. Levante plays the quarterback.
Yeah.
And that's where we get all those turnovers. And we don't have that luxury of the line. Dennis, I love Dennis, but he ain't played that great this year.
Is there a possibility that we could see a Devin White return back to Tampa?
I don't know. It was an ugly
I think
breakup.
yeah.
I feel like it's something that
He said some
Jason
stupid
Lyons
things.
talked this off season. He had like a tell-all kind of sit down with the Athletic.
He said that he wished he never dropped.
Yes.
Yeah.
It would have never happened if he
Yeah.
could do it again. So,
It's just
But the thing is, who would you have gotten? Because Devin White was lights out in college.
oh yeah, he was phenomenal. He what did he run, a 4.4 in college? He was fast. The reason why they
He's
drafted,
still fast.
the reason why they drafted Devin White, because you got to think, well, Levante, but not only that, you have to take a look at the division at the time. Who was in our division? Alvin Kamara was a monster. Christian McCaffrey, he was there to stop those guys. Yeah. And then sometimes guys get a little too comfortable, and do I think Devin White will return to Tampa Bay? I don't think so. I think they can mend defense, but not under this regime. And I think Devin White is playing days in Tampa are completely they're done for good just because Devin White's biggest problem has always been the Twitter fingers.
Yeah.
Every time there was an issue, he went to Twitter. He took to
Yeah.
Twitter.
He photoshopped himself in the Eagles uniform, if you remember that, and he posted on Instagram the stories. He wanted to be a Philadelphia Eagle.
Yeah.
He goes there, it doesn't work out with Vic Fangio, and he went to the Texans and then now with the Raiders.
He's
Yeah.
playing lights out with the Raiders.
And now, yeah.
It also is all opportunities. He never got an opportunity with Vic Fangio, but he also didn't fit their defensive scheme.
Zach Vaughn fit
Our-
better.
Our defensive scheme fits him perfect because our linebackers blitz. He's freaking psycho.
Yeah.
He's gonna go. His closing speed for the quarterback is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I love all of our levels when it comes to. That's where our defensive line lacks is the closeouts for the quarterback sacks. But
Just
our
can't get
second level and our third level, when it comes to catching, going after the quarterback, Levante's gonna bring him down. Winfield's gonna bring him down. Parrish is gonna bring him down.
Tyke Smith,
Tyke Smith is definitely bringing. He better be first team All Pro this year. There's no safety.
I would like to see Jacob Parrish blitz a little bit more. I think he did a fantastic
He's
job.
feisty.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jacob Parrish for saying
Yeah.
happy birthday to Baby J, man. That's what's up.
Jacob Parrish. I told people when the Bucs drafted him, I said that's a solid pick, man. This kid, he's short and compact, but he's strong.
He's taking all of Izzian's playing time.
Yeah, Christian Izzian was a guy that.
I liked Izzian.
Yeah, me too.
I liked him a lot. I wish we could figure out a way to utilize but he can play linebacker. He's big, bro. Izzian's big. He's a big guy.
They just
We had him at the last Expo, and him and Levante about the same size.
They got to figure it out. I mean, like I said, it's
Bosa
going to be.
has done that before, not to cut you off,
Yep.
but with Buchanan, Deion Buchanan,
Yeah.
as the money linebacker
Yes.
in a dime package. So yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Izzian's gonna he's a thumper, bro. He's gonna hit. He's a nickel back, and I like Jacob Parrish better at nickelback, bro. So if we could
He's a problem.
yeah. Oh
a
my
problem.
god, bro. He's so limber and he's small, so
Kind of remind you of somebody.
Rondé
Rondé
Barber, bro. Yeah, all day.
That's
All
why
day.
when they
he's
made the pick-
small, bro. He's tiny.
Yeah,
Jacob Parrish is small,
Yeah, he's compact, but like I said, with his background and
but he's a dog.
Yeah,
He's
that's
a
what stood out to
dog.
me. You were the one who told me he had a wrestling back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have stick his nose in there. He's not scared of anything.
no, that's what I'm saying. It's like that. That's what you want, especially on this defense. The only thing is with the Buccaneers defense, you were in diapers. You caught the back end a little bit, but our defenses have always been feared. Like so, a lot of the time, you think of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. First thing you think of, for me, Derek Brooks, Warren Sapp, John Lynch, like
Stop the
defense.
Stop the run, and then and then if they throw it, and our safety can get to it, it's the ball's coming out.
Right.
They knocking your fucking head off.
Oh God, yeah. Like it was the 99 Buccaneer defense is one of the greatest defenses of all time.
Yeah.
And my hands
We
down,
just didn't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean King, but
the defense was the offense at some points that season. And that was one of the most underrated. I actually forgot to ask Dwight Smith that question, the 07 Patriots, if they were to come in and play that Super Bowl team of 2002, 2003, who would win that game? My opinion.
the Bucs would win.
Yeah.
Because it's the same situation. But we have better players than the
I don't know. The 07 Patriots team was deadly, man. Undefeated. They didn't win the Super Bowl.
they are our defense, bro.
Yeah, but that's why I say
If the
what you
Giants
saw
beat
the
them with their
Giants,
defense,
what you saw with the Giants.
who was their linebacker? Antonio Pierce? Who you taking, Antonio Pierce or Derek Brooks?
Oh, Derek Brooks.
Warren Sapp or Simeon Rice? I'll take Michael Strahan over Simeon. But
I don't know.
no, Justin Tuck was. They had a defensive line.
OCU Manura.
Yeah, JPP.
No, I think JPP can't.
He
Was
in the
JPP?
second year?
Second year.
Who was the first Super Bowl?
I think the first Super
07.
Bowl was Justin Tuck, OCU Manura, and then JPP came in after that. I mean, that's a little. It's a wait. The 07, 08 season. So
OCU Manura.
I'm pretty positive.
Who was
Yeah.
72?
OC.
That was
OCU Manura.
Okay,
Yeah.
so their other DT ain't got nothing. So they DTs ain't got nothing on our DTs.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if
We had Antonio Pierce as our second linebacker. You feel me? And Shelton Quarles.
yeah.
So
I like Shelton Quarles,
I
man.
like
A lot
him
of
too.
people
but
slept
their
on.
secondary couldn't mess with ours. You
Yeah,
talking
we
about
had
John
guys.
Lynch, Rondé Barber, Brian Kelly,
Ryan Kelly
Deshaun
flew under the
Jackson,
radar
Dwight
for a lot.
Smith.
A lot of people never gave Brian Kelly his props, but there was a
That's
year
because
he had
was on
multiple.
that team.
He had multiple interceptions. 99. He had a fantastic year in 99. For me, I think what you saw with the Patriots and Giants is the same thing you would see with the Bucs and Patriots. Tom Brady didn't like color in his face whatsoever. You can get pressure on Brady. He made for a long day, as you can see what the Giants did. I still think, I'm not saying this because I'm a Bucs fan. I'm saying it because it's realistic. Defense and running game wins championships, man. And like I said, we had the A train.
Now we aren't stopping the run like we normally would either.
I mean, like I said,
Run
we're
stoppers.
going to see what's going to happen. Everybody's getting ready to wrap up here. I'm starving. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, we
but-
gotta go to my son's football banquet.
Yeah, I'm starving, man. Jay, as always, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you, buddy.
As always, guys, tomorrow's another day. Who do we got tomorrow?
Saints, baby.
Also,
Well,
we got the Saints.
we have NBA.
We're gonna whoop their ass.
It's just an NBA day tomorrow. We have Sidney Moncrief, Hall of Famer, and then Otis Birdsong.
I'm gonna try and get them guys on, get some interviews with them. If they want to get on, I have a couple of questions about past and present NBA now. I'm sure they're gonna laugh because it was a lot more physical back in the day. So we'll see what happens. Dan, you will be
Calling the game.
Calling the game Pewter Report with Matt Matera, 1 o'clock. Obviously, that's kickoff. And make sure you guys subscribe also to the Frozen Pirate podcast. And Jay, where can they find you on Instagram and X?
@ DJ UPS, like the UPS driver that's delivering your Christmas presents.
also
Busy season, right?
Oh yeah,
This
man.
December.
Oh my gosh.
that song you heard in the beginning, our theme here. Make sure you stream Buccaneer Time by this man right here, DJ Ups. Daniel, Jay,
Let's
I
get
think, I
it.
think that's a wrap.
Thank you. That's it.
Appreciate it.
Pregame tomorrow.
Peace.